Hello, so it's Sunday. I'm trying to do this like weekend review thing. I didn't make a video yesterday. I took the day off yesterday mentally. Didn't touch a computer yesterday. I forced myself to rest. And when I mean rest is like minimal time on my phone, which I was still on my phone for a good amount of the day, which it's hard. But I watched two romantic comedies, I think. They're romantic comedies. I have watched them. I fell asleep. I took naps. Yeah, it was nice. I got ramen. It was really good. But over the week, I have a little list here that what I accomplished this week with my design studio specifically, not my full-time job. So we wrapped up a beautiful video with Puerto Realty. And so we had been working on this video for the past couple of weeks in pieces. I want to do a whole walkthrough of how I guided that brand session, but basically, we started with the storyboard, and I started with the storyboard back in December and scheduled the actual session for January with all the creative direction and spots picked out, a nice shoot schedule, a shot list, and the shots included drone videos, which I'll put here. It included actual candid videos and photography. So I offered this client a 1-minute brand video, and the video ended up being a little longer. I always over deliver, and 20 creative photos. And then 3 drone videos were included in the package. I'm like, what am I gonna do with all this content? I usually use extra content for my social media, or sometimes the client is willing to like pay me for it, but I ended up just giving her extra content. She was really happy with the video and the photos and everything that we provided. So then we wrapped that up, sent her video, sent her all her things, and I also designed her brand, so there's some things I have to get to her, some versions of her logo that she wants. So I'll do that a little later. Then I also sat down with 2 clients. I have my social media clients. This is the beginning of the month, and the way I like to structure my social media client work is within the first or second week of the month, preceding month of the month that the content is being created for. If there's a strategy session in the works, which happens quarterly, which both of these clients are on a quarterly contract schedule, and it just so happened that I think I started their contracts at the same time, which in the future I think I'll definitely stagger them. That would be smart, but they started around the same time. So we had 2 strategy sessions scheduled this week and scheduled their content shoots, as well as discussing where we're going to shoot, what we're going to shoot. And now I have to create content plans for them with dates and captions and all that good stuff. The strategy sessions are meant to establish the overall focus for the quarter, right? And obviously we still check in monthly with the content plans being disseminated and created monthly. But when it comes to these 2 clients, we do monthly scheduling of their content, so I like to get everything done ahead of time. By the time the first of the following month begins, their posts are scheduled for the rest of the month. I don't do weekly postings. I don't do the day of. I don't do that because these are tier 1 clients. So I think that's something that you would offer, because I know that there's some social media clients that like having the option to do weekly, because you can assess the performance of each post better, but that would be a little more costly and it requires more time. Whereas I like the way that I have it now, because I really just spend 1 or 2 days total scheduling and planning content, opposed to having to be on call in a way throughout the month. So that would cost more money just on an hourly, if you calculate the amount of time that it takes. Also completed a walkthrough video for a client and wrapped up some website edits for a different client. and that was for a website, and that's for a chiropractor website that hopefully will be a social media client. It's still sort of in the works, and that'll be nice to do some chiropractor content, and I'm already thinking of ideas. They have a really good following, so it's not starting from scratch, and they're pretty established, so it's just a matter of like elevating what they already have, which is nice. Then I wrote up some proposals this week as well. It was one for branding, one for website and branding, and then another one just for branding. So it was a pretty busy week, and that's on top of my regular job, which my regular job has been kind of slow. So that's been good, because then I could juggle both of these. Then I was very consistent with my content for my design studio, even with all this that's going on. And that was because I scheduled my posts ahead of time for a few of them. Like, I did a batch of content, and then I was able to post every single day on my Instagram, and then on YouTube I also posted every day. Except for yesterday that I didn't post like a long form video. I think I just posted a short, and that's still good because at least I got something up daily. And I've seen a jump in my analytics, and I just started doing this a week ago. So that's a lot of motivation, because then it's telling me that it's working. These were my analytics for full transparency, and I realized that YouTube is pushing my content, because most of the people that found me on their homepage. So that means YouTube puts me up there. The algorithm is putting me there. So I don't know. I'm new to the YouTube world and analyzing analytics deeply like this on here. So that's showing me that YouTube is pushing me. Thank you, YouTube. And so that was my week. And then a lot of walking, not enough walking. Let me look at my steps for the week. I actually didn't walk very much. I walked one day. It was on Thursday. So that's something for next week. I want to do consistent with the content again. That's helping a lot. I want to run another ad. Those have been helping a lot. Meta ads for me specifically in reaching the right people. It has worked for me the way that I'm positioning it. So do that. And I have to do content plans for my Pilates client and some of my social media clients. Get the content plans written up and organized. So that's 2. And then content for myself for my design studio, for my YouTube. Allergies are killing me right now. For my YouTube, here are some of the ideas I have. I want to do walkthrough for the brand session, step by step how we did that, how I approached it to make best use of everyone's time. Number 2, walk through a case study. So, I also recorded a testimonial from one of my real estate clients at the strategy session, and that's great. It's going up this week on Instagram. But I want to also create a case study and outline it here on YouTube to show how we helped her elevate her brand. Well, we created her brand and how we elevated her business brokerage company. So that'll be one video. And then I'll walk through how I onboard social media clients, and then also how that relationship sort of evolves and how we work together, basically. Or, we could title it like working with Char Design Studio as a social media client, social media management client. And also the overall process. I want to do a whole video about the overall process working with me, whether it's web design, brand identity, or anything. It's always similar but slightly different depending on the needs and the project scope, but there's always a general guideline or structure to the process. So I can talk a little bit about that. I think the Puerto Rico content is doing really well, so I'm gonna definitely for sure continue embedding Puerto Rico content. So maybe I'll start filming some horizontals when I go out, when I go to places, record places. Today, I'm supposed to go see the, what is it? I was gonna say football game. I'm supposed to go see the Super Bowl somewhere out in the wild, and my friend invited me. But I'm already getting like lazy. It's only about to be 3. And I don't know, I went to church today. It was great. I love going to church. Right now I'm like, that's as social as I want to be today. But maybe I'll go just to record a video for you guys and show you how crazy people get watching Bad Bunny and Green Day perform. I don't know. I really am already like looking at my robe. Like I'm gonna put you on and never take you off until tomorrow. So we'll be TBD on that one. And this week I want to get my steps count up because I did not walk very much this week. I did go to Pilates twice this week, and I'll go to Pilates twice next week. I went to a sauna this week. I found one. I had been looking for a sauna for a very long time here in Puerto Rico. Been looking for a sauna, a steam room, something to push out just sweat, and like it's such a like, I need it, right? And I sweat when I work out, I sweat when I go on walks and run, whatever. I barely run, I hate running, but I sweat, right? It's Puerto Rico, it's hot, you're gonna sweat, whether you like it or not. I missed the sauna, and the same place had a cold plunge, which I know cold plunges are said not to be that great for women, but studies are showing that cold plunges are not necessarily good for digestion. It's like, it's too much of a shock on the system. But then there's studies that show that it's sort of like, it's stress therapy in a way. So you're training your body to be okay under stress. So then when your body is stressed, it handles it better. So doing like sauna and then the cold plunge after honestly felt so great for me. But I'm really in it for the sauna. I would love to have my own cold plunge as well. I want to buy my own and put it in my house. I know that the electricity for that is probably going to be quite a bit, but $15 every 30 minutes is also costing me money. Whereas if I buy my own, you pay the price once and then I guess pay for the electricity. If I get solar panels, I guess it's fine. But anyway, so that's TBD. I'm not gonna run and buy one right away. I'm just happy I found one because I used to have one in my gym in San Diego and in literally every gym before that. And so I missed it so much. I would just cook myself in the sauna for hours. Totaled. Can't be in there for hours, it's not good. But I was there for a long time. I could stay in there for a very long time. And I don't know if that's good, but I always felt great afterwards. I felt great, especially when I was weightlifting. So anyway, that's what I did this week. And we'll probably do similar this week. But goals that I have for this week is continue growing my YouTube, continue growing my design studio account on Instagram, and finish those content plans and continue pushing to get new clients. I really want, like, I've been reaching the right people, so let's just put that there, put a pin in that, and say that we're doing good. We're doing good. Slow and steady wins the race, right? That's what people say. And yeah, I think we started Bible study this week. so that's fun. Yeah, I think that's it for now. I have to go get groceries. I have to get matcha. I have to go do home owner things. I'm remodeling, renovating, updating, I don't know what you want to say, my living room soon. I ordered some stuff. I got some new lamps. I've got some new odds and ends for the house. Maybe I'll do like a homeowner's, should I do like homeowners Saturday or something? Like Saturday, like a free day where I just show you things I'm doing in my house. Like it's not a lot of action though. It's like, oh, today I'm gonna put a light strip behind my TV so it looks cool. And then my family's coming by. It's like, I don't know, is he my uncle? Second cousin? I don't know. Someone from my family is coming to put panels on my walls in the living room. Season it up. Season it up. You know, like spice it up. The living room is very bare right now, and I don't mind minimalism, right? But I think it needed something, so I ordered these panels. Like, I'll show you the picture of here, what I want it to look like. And yeah, so I think that's what we're gonna do. But besides that, I want more artwork for my walls. I want more. Oh, we're getting a garage door installed. I just placed an order. My mom is buying that for me. I feel so like privileged to have my mom pay for my garage door. We were joking. I was like, oh my god, is this what it feels like when you don't pay for things as a child? She's like, yeah, you get a little taste. But I'm so grateful for that. It's like, it's so crazy, like when you buy a house and literally it's all you. All you. I don't have a partner. I don't have like family with lots of money. I don't have, it's all been me. So to have someone buy my garage door, which is a couple $1,000s, which I didn't know garage doors were that much. It's a blessing. So yeah, that's it. That's it for the week, for this week. It was a lot actually, now that I sat down and talked about it. But next week, probably similar. So yeah, I'm done. Okay, bye.